1. True strength is not pretending. You don't have to pretend to be brave all the time. Strength is not about forcing a smile when you're breaking inside, or pretending everything is fine when it's not. Many people confuse control with courage, but often, it's just fear of being seen as vulnerable. The truth is, pretending doesn't heal anything. It only hides what needs attention. Real strength begins when you stop acting and start accepting. When you give yourself permission to feel pain, sadness, or frustration without judgment, you take the first step toward peace. Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic philosopher and emperor, wrote about this often. Surrounded by challenges, he didn't pretend to be unshaken. Instead, he practiced understanding his emotions without letting them rule him. That is what calmness truly means, feeling deeply but responding wisely. Composure doesn't mean you are unhurt. It means you've learned not to let your hurt guide your every move. It's easy to hide behind smiles, humor, or silence. It's harder to sit quietly with what hurts and choose not to let it define you. Real courage isn't loud. It doesn't need to prove anything. It shows itself in patience, in gentleness, and in the steady decision to keep going. You can still be honest about your pain and remain strong. You can still care deeply and stay calm. Accept that life will sometimes test you, but every test is a lesson in balance. You don't need to fight every emotion to prove your strength. The act of facing discomfort with honesty, without turning it into anger or fear, is one of the highest forms of bravery. True strength is quiet acceptance, the kind that helps you grow instead of just endure. Calmness is a skill, not a mask. Calmness is not about pretending that nothing affects you. It's not a mask you wear to appear strong. It's a practice, a discipline that you build over time through patience and awareness. Many people think staying calm means ignoring emotions, but it's the opposite. It means allowing emotions to exist without letting them control your choices. You learn calmness in small, quiet moments. When someone speaks harshly and you choose silence instead of reaction. When life delays your plans and you take a breath instead of losing hope. These moments may seem small, but they shape your character. Each time you pause before reacting, you train your mind to respond with clarity, not impulse. Epictetus, the Stoic philosopher, said it's not events themselves that disturb us, but how we interpret them. When you stop feeding anger, frustration, or grief with constant attention, they begin to lose their control over you. Calmness is not about suppressing emotion. It's about creating space between feeling and action. That space gives you freedom. Being calm doesn't mean you don't care. It means you understand that reacting with anger or fear rarely changes the situation. It only clouds your judgment. True calmness gives you strength to see clearly, to act wisely, and to preserve your peace even in difficulty. This kind of calm cannot be forced overnight. It grows slowly, through consistent effort and self-awareness. Each deep breath, each decision to stay steady, is part of that growth. Over time, you realize calmness is not weakness, it's wisdom in motion. It's the quiet ability to hold peace within, even when the world around you feels unsettled. Control your language, control your mind. The words you choose shape the way you think. Every sentence you speak becomes a reflection of what you believe, not just about the world, but about yourself. When you speak in frustration or negativity, your mind begins to follow that path. But when your language is measured and calm, your thoughts start to find balance. Learning to control your language is not about silence. It's about intention. It means speaking only when your words can add clarity or peace. When disappointment comes, resist the urge to explain too much or to justify your feelings to everyone. Speak with purpose, not reaction. A simple phrase like "it is what it is" can remind you to accept what cannot be changed and move forward with composure. The Stoics believed that speech is a form of self-governance. What you say shapes your inner world. Marcus Aurelius wrote that the mind becomes what it frequently dwells on. If your words are calm, your thoughts will begin to calm as well. This is not suppression, it's direction. You are guiding your focus toward peace instead of conflict. When anger rises, pause. Count your breath before you speak. Not every situation needs your opinion, and not every argument deserves your energy. Sometimes silence is the strongest statement you can make. The goal is not to win with words, but to maintain clarity and dignity. Over time, this discipline changes you. You begin to see how language can either heal or harm, build or break. By choosing thoughtful speech, you create a quiet strength within yourself. Your words become a reflection of balance, not reaction. And when you control your words, you begin to master your mind, one calm conversation at a time. Stillness is not weakness. Stillness is often misunderstood. Many people see quietness as a lack of strength, as if being calm means you do not care. But stillness is not surrender, it is awareness. It is the ability to stay composed when everything around you tries to pull you into noise. True strength often appears gentle on the outside, but it is deeply grounded on the inside. The Stoic philosophers taught that calmness is a form of wisdom. It doesn't mean you are free from emotion. It means you have learned how to guide it. When someone misunderstands you, you don't have to defend yourself with anger. When a situation turns difficult, you don't have to meet it with panic. Remaining steady is not weakness, it's self-mastery. People may misjudge your calmness as indifference, but that misunderstanding belongs to them, not you. You cannot control how others see your peace. What you can control is how you carry it. When others bring conflict, choose to bring understanding. When others rush to react, you can choose patience. The calm person does not avoid life. They engage with it more thoughtfully. Stillness allows you to observe before acting. It gives you space to see clearly, to choose wisely, and to protect your energy. It's not about turning away from emotion, but handling it with care. The quiet person is not empty, they are focused. They listen more, they notice more, and they act with purpose. In a world that rewards reaction, stillness becomes rare. But it's within stillness that wisdom grows. You learn that peace does not mean you are untouched by struggle. It means you refuse to let struggle decide who you are. Stillness is quiet confidence, built through patience, awareness, and inner strength. Keep practicing recovery, not perfection. Perfection is an illusion that often keeps us from real growth. Life will test your patience, your balance, and your calm, and you will not always get it right. There will be moments when you lose control, speak too soon, or react in frustration. That's not failure. It's part of learning. The Stoics remind us that the goal is not perfection, but recovery. To return to calm after being shaken is a greater strength than never being moved at all. When you fall short of your own expectations, don't turn that into shame. Guilt adds nothing to growth. Instead, notice what happened, take a breath, and begin again. Every time you return to balance, you train your mind to recover faster. This quiet discipline builds over time and becomes the foundation of emotional strength. Acting as if nothing bothers you doesn't mean you are cold or distant. It means you are learning not to let temporary feelings decide your long-term path. Calmness is a form of steadiness. It allows you to keep moving even when the road feels heavy. The ability to start again after disappointment is one of the most powerful habits you can build. Remember, peace is not the absence of emotion. It's the choice not to be ruled by it. You can feel deeply and still remain composed. The goal is to respond thoughtfully, not react immediately. Keep choosing patience. Keep choosing awareness. Progress happens in small, steady steps, not in sudden perfection. In time, you will see that calmness grows through every moment you decide to try again. True strength is not about never falling. It's about always returning to your center quietly and consistently, no matter how many times life tests you.